welcome back to the vlog. I had all intentions this morning of sitting down, speaking to you properly whilst I did my face, and I'll tell you what I'm doing in a minute, but as you can tell, none of that's happened this morning and I need to leave. Ideally I wanted to leave 27 minutes ago, but I really need to leave in 3 minutes time. The full face of makeup hasn't been done. I managed to wash my hair but didn't get to blow dry it or put my Dyson through it. I mean, I got up 2 hours ago and I don't know how we've got here and I haven't managed to do anything, but I hope you're well. Thank you for all your views and subscribes and comments that anyone left on my last and first video. I really appreciate it. I was really nervous to post it, but everyone that I spoke to is really lovely, so I really do appreciate it. And it's kind of spurred me on to pick up my camera again, which is really lovely. So on today's agenda is a busy day. It's Saturday today. I am going to go get my nails done. I still have my Christmas nails on. It is the 25th of January and I had my nails done on the 9th of December. As you can tell, some are cracked. None have fallen off, but they're like starting to lift. So I'm having my nails done. I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm just going to see what I feel like when I get there. But before that, I am doing something that I've wanted to do for a very long time and I've been thinking about it for years and years. I am having a consultation to look at whether to get lip filler or not. Cue you all now looking down at my non-existent lips. I've been very self-conscious about my lips for the longest time, and it's something 2025, one of my kind of goals and aspirations for the year. Feel happy and content in myself, and I do think that investigating lip filler, at least speaking to some people about it and seeing whether it's a lip flip, how much is needed, etc., just to either like solidify the facts that I do want to go ahead and do it or not. So that's on the agenda as well. You're gonna have to come with me and we're gonna have to walk and talk. And then coming back, Will and I are gonna go over to my mum's and then we're gonna go to Bath for a few hours. I had all intention of showing you my outfit and doing all of that, but I've been speaking to you for 6 minutes, nearly 7, and I said I needed to leave 3 minutes ago. I will catch up with you, and maybe this clip won't even make the cut, and I will speak to you separately afterwards. Good morning. It was just one of those days yesterday. I think I get in my own head that I want everything to be perfect and aesthetically pleasing. I forget that this is the second time that I've tried to vlog, and the reality is I'm not very confident filming in front of other people. As you can tell, I've only been in the kitchen when no one else is here. Even in front of my family, I've not quite got the confidence to pull out the camera and speak to you yet. So yesterday, I basically ended up filming nothing. You would have seen that one really rushed clip of me before I had to dash out, and I was late in the end to my appointments. But what I'll do today is kind of talk you through what I did, and I ended up just spending most of the day rushing, and it also just didn't go how I planned it to in my head, which is a very me problem, and you'll come to notice that that's just like a part of my personality. But what I thought I'd do today is carry on vlogging. It's a very different day today, so I'm going to the gym. It's like, they call it Sunday school, so it's kind of you spend an hour practicing a new skill, followed by team training, because we've got competition next weekend and it's the last time we can train together. So I thought you could come along to that. And then it's quite repetitive, the last vlog. It's Sunday rubbish today, but I thought I'd just bring you along and just try and resurrect yesterday's shambles of a vlog. I'm playing around with the settings on this camera too. I didn't do that at all for my last video, and also I still haven't set up the mic to go with it, but I have looked at playing around with the settings. I think what I now need to do is go and download an adjustment pack from DJI and upload that to CapCut, because especially when I filmed in here last time, it was so overexposed. So we'll see what this clip looks like when I edit it as well. I don't know, I think I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the video and just put the filter on all of it, so we'll see what it looks like. And then the only other thing I wanted to talk to you about this morning, before I forget, is Onyx Storm. And I'm so sad in the fact that I'm someone that can't start a new book until I finish the book that I'm reading. So Onyx Storm came out this week, and I've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame when I was on holiday. I read both of them in a week, and I loved it. And I was so happy knowing that I only had to wait till January. But I'm currently on book 2 of Crescent City, and I'm not very far in. I'm only about 200 pages in, because I just haven't been reading over the last couple of weeks, but I've been listening to an audiobook instead. But Onyx Storm's out, and I feel like I'm missing out on the hype, because everyone's reading it and listening to it, and Sophia Tuxford's book club, and I don't want to join it yet because I haven't started it and I'm not going to start it. So I feel like I'm missing out on a bit of a chat. My friend messaged me as well asking me if I'm on the hype, and I was like, I will be, but just give me probably 3 weeks to finish Crescent City. What I'll do is just finish book 2 and then go to Onyx Storm. I don't mind doing that, but I just can't half finish a book and then move on. I just don't feel like I've got the headspace to remember multiple storylines. And then there's a really good podcast that I'm going to listen to before Onyx Storm from the Fantasy Fangirls, I think they're called, and they've just done a debrief of the first 2 books so that I can just remind myself instead of doing the full rereads. So if anyone else is on the hype, then definitely let me know in the comments, because I would like some book reading buddies as well. So those are all the thoughts on my mind. I have a fat lip this morning because I've got a spot right on my lip, and it's very painful as well. So cue another moment where you just pan down to look at my non-existent lips. But those are my random updates. This is a very realistic for what I'm wearing to the gym outfit. So I've got my local space beanie on. This is new, but I'll show it in my haul later. Raincoat from M&S. My leggings are a Lulu dupe, actually, from Amazon. the crazy yoga ones, and then I've got my Birkies on for now. Hello, it's much later now, and I'm also now trialling my mini mic. It's getting dark, it's like 4:30 now, and I thought I would quickly show you what I got in Bath yesterday, and also just a couple of bits that I've picked up since Christmas. I feel like I've lost my style a little bit since Christmas. Well, probably since before Christmas, but I've really noticed it coming into the new year. I have quite an expansive wish list of bits and pieces that I'd like to try, but I'm a bit worried that it's not going to be my style and not still feel quite right, so I'm bearing that in mind. The one thing I do need, which I haven't purchased yet, is a new wool coat. So I have one from Monkey that I wore yesterday that you probably would have seen in the couple of clips that I filmed. It's a few years old now, and it's not quite the material that I'm looking for. It's really bobbly, and fluff gets stuck to it really easily. So I feel like I need to let go of that one and invest in a slightly higher quality one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. I need a new wool coat, that's all I know. And I'm going to Copenhagen in March and I'd quite like it for them. So, on to the other bits. I went to Boots first and I needed a new razor, and I've actually got the Estrid handles. I've got 2 of them, and I don't know if I'm alone in this, the thought of just buying the blades I can't justify the price of, but I'm trying to be a bit more sustainable this year, so I did just buy the blades. I then also got the Laneige dupe sleep mask in berry, because again, everything's so expensive, so I'm all for trying a dupe. So that was like £4.50 and I'm going to give that a go. I also got the Summer Fridays dupe lip balm in cherry. This is Boots' own brand again. I lose lip balms all the time. There's no point in me investing in an £18-20 lip balm because 1, I've not got the lips. We've been through this in this video. And 2, I'm just going to lose it, or I'm going to put it in a coat pocket and not be able to find it, and then 3 months later re-find it, which is always great when I do re-find it, but it's just not worth me spending all that money. And then I also got from Boots the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. Now, again, new year, I'm really trying to sort my skin out. I spoke to you this morning about the big old spot that's on my lip. I'm trying to do my best this year to really have a skincare that works for me, that is 1, cost effective, and 2, works for my skin type, of which I don't know. I follow Natalie O'Neill on TikTok and I just follow her advice. So I picked up the Oat Cleansing Balm, and then in Space NK I also picked up a mini. I could have gone mad on the minis, I did, and then I put them all back because I don't actually need them. But I did pick up the Elemis Pro Cleansing Balm in a mini because everyone raves about this as a cleansing balm. Again, didn't want to buy the big one and not like it, but I can justify £13 for a mini, so I purchased that from Space NK. This is very boring. I'm only on 3% battery. M&S is next. I have to clip you on to show you this. I purchased, and this was on my wish list, not necessarily from M&S, but I'm willing to give it a go because they had 15% off basically all tops, jackets, everything. So I got this denim shirt that's quite a thick denim. The lighting's awful in here as well at the moment. Is a deep denim. It can be worn as a jacket and a shirt. I find with a few denim shirts and jacket it hangs lower at the back, and I didn't want that. If I can be bothered by the time I edit this, I will insert a picture of me in it. But it was only £29.50 minus the 15% as well, but I'm really looking forward to styling that one. The battery ran out, so I am now... Let me focus you. I have no idea. Does that in focus? Okay. And so now you're plugged in, so I've had to move, basically. So anyway, as I was saying, this is the top that I was on about from COS yesterday, that I have 2 in the short sleeve versions, and I wear them religiously. I'm quite happy that I got that for £17 instead of £35. So that was all I got in Bath yesterday. It was heaving and I just wasn't really in the mood to look, and actually Bath need to update their shops. And now I'm going to go downstairs and meal prep and probably cook dinner and just watch a bit of YouTube whilst I do that. And I might check in with you a bit later, but if I don't, then thank you for watching if you got it this far. This one is very different. It's my first vlog, I feel, especially in like the mood and overthinking things, but I really appreciate it if you got this far and are still watching. And again, I just want it to be a space that's very open and honest with kind of how I'm feeling and what I'm doing in between a 9 to 5 role and with quite busy weekends as well. So I really appreciate it if you've got this far, and I would love it if you would give it a little subscribe. if you haven't already, and I will catch you soon. I'm hoping to film at least one more vlog before we go to Copenhagen at the beginning of March. So I've got a whole month that I could fill with something fun for us to do. I will catch you soon, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.